All right. Of course. This could be useful. Do not wander.
The Trials of Sekama.
Traditions are meaningless drivel. But let's see what power is offered here.
I will serve.
We have met in battle. Silarim. Let's get this over with.
Let's get this party started. Mm-hmm.
None can oppose me. That was close. Good riddance. I would give anything for it.
From 700 to 530. That's alright, we're good.
Another corpse to serve me.
And grant a boon. So let's go ahead. We don't need honor, but I want the boon. The boon is useless. Well, maybe not. I might need that boon if I get really unlucky and, like, knock myself out and take a shit ton of damage. You know what I mean? They do run through all this shit.
Impressive endurance. Let's plan. May that serve you.
None can oppose
Good
me.
riddance. Really.
I can't believe how good this actually is, though. I'm gonna do the gauntlet because I don't want less damage.
Your mortality.
That's the only one I'll do a gauntlet over is doing 40% less damage. Just because it makes it takes so much longer to do the whole boss fight. I'd rather do the gauntlet. Usually these beginning gauntlets are pretty easy too, so it's nice. Tried to quickly grab that, but it didn't take. Actually got hit. It's not actually cool at all. To be honest. I'll be honest, it's not cool at all. This boss fight should be super easy though. I can't wait for this.
Formidable rock challenges me. Now.
Beware of what falls.
Alright, this is harder than I thought. Because he's not dying as quick as I thought he would. That's okay.
Out for the slam.
Thought my minions would do a little bit of a better job on him, I'm not gonna lie. But it seems like he's able to kill my minions off pretty quick. So, like, I have to keep hitting him for my minions to stay up. Still easy, but harder than I thought it was going to be.
No challenge at all.
Overall, still easy.
I
All right. So now we look.
Awaits me. As
I think I actually redo this build, chat. I think I redo this build. Personally, I think we redo this build. I'll make a demon
they burn.
out of this build.
We will succeed.
But I do believe I want to redo the overall build as a druid. Look at this. I go from here over. Oh, there it goes. It was skipping it. That was weird. Now I think
Not yet.
think I know what I'm gonna build. I think I know what I know. I think I know what my main is gonna be.
Primal Druid, a man torn between two worlds. But our forests have no place for another of your kind. Let the great wolf hear your final remarks.
Hang on. Gonna get him. Armageddus. Armageddus. All right, this is definitely going to be the build.
Seems Atreus not done with me yet.
By the first ones. I'm glad to see it. I would appreciate it if you could.
Armageddus. Dude, it's a perfect name, too. I can't believe it's not taken. Alright, we're gonna go right through the whole... We're gonna actually blast the entire game. I can almost guarantee this is gonna be the build. Dude, no doubt, bro. But trust me, this is gonna be insane. Watch. I don't know if you watched yesterday. This is gonna be funny. I did it with I ascended with my witch, but then decided I want the ascendancy over with this character, the shaman, whatever the fuck it's called. This is gonna be hilarious. Actually, can't wait. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, Druid. Yep. What's up? For what now? Like, why do you even ask that? I don't have cash. You need cash for that. All my money is in the bank paying for a wedding in 2 months.
Still breathing. That's a start. Sleep now. Whatever's left of ye.
Alright, so if I'm going to do this... I want to go a little tanky with the build. We are going to lose some minion damage though. But I think it's going to be fine. I think it'll be just fine. Because I'm going to back it up with more spell damage. More my own damage. So my idea is I'm going to basically build this out so my temporary minions, so it's basically Living Lightning and Raging Spirits are going to be doing all my damage. And the proof of concept was proven yesterday with my build, but I think it's going to be way better on this guy because I'm going to be way more survivable, and my spells are actually going to deal more damage than the Witch Ascendancy. So, yeah, it's actually going to be really fun.
Welcome to the camp of the lost. All this began. These are just some odds and ends of mine.
33% increased damage.
She wears her sorrow like a second skin.
Yeah, let me grab that.
May it serve you well.
And more fire damage. Fire resistance. I need spell damage. There's spell damage. Spell damage.
Goodbye.
And we're going to just start off with Spark. And okay, so the plan is I'm going to be running Armageddon, and I'm going to be running Firestorm. Now the cool thing is Armageddon and Firestorm are both storm spells, so we're going to utilize our Wind Surge Incarnation. I'm going to get the maps probably today or tomorrow, Damo, with this build, guaranteed. So I'm going to be doing a lot of damage, plus I'm going to have a ton of minions. So I'm excited for this. So so far, I'll be honest. Very excited for this. Well, it's fine, because my whole point is temporary minions, right? So my whole point is to constantly be casting and just generating those minions. And so the other thing is I have to go grab my pair of gloves, though. I'm going to grab the gloves right away, so let me go grab them off my witch. So here's the thing. I need to deal fire damage. Oops. I need to deal fire damage for... I need to cast a fire spell for Raging Spirits, right? But in order to do Living Lightning, I need to deal lightning damage. And I think the best thing I can do is utilize these gloves right from the start. They give me all the damage. And, yeah, I mean, it works phenomenally well. Look at this amulet that I have, too. This Ami is so fucking good. Like, for an early Ami, that is insane. 15 cast speed and all that energy shield plus life regen. Like, what? It's actually a 3 exalt or more amulet. Which, you know, whatever, 3 exalts, 3 exalts. But I mean, it's still, like, way better than, like, most low-level Amis. We are going to stash these. And this is the build right here. Armageddus. I love that name. Armageddus. Alright. I think I found my main. I think I found... Because basically, what I'm waiting for is for, like, of course, the other weapon sets to come out in the game, because I hope they introduce, like, Poe 1 Sentinels. Those are my favorite. And basically, Raging Spirits and Living Lightning are very similar to the temporary minion Sentinels in Poe 1, so that's why I'm excited about this build. Alright, I'm going to need Pierce. And Living Lightning. What is really kind of cool about doing this from the level 1 is that Living Lightning is super powerful in Act 1, so you can blast through Act 1 really fast. And just all you really need is Spark and Living Lightning. You could pretty much blast. But as a League start, the build really wouldn't get off the ground until you get Raging Spirits, at least. What else do I really want to bring? I guess that's all I really need right now. I don't really need anything else. Because as soon as we hit level, we just play Fireball, Living Bomb the rest of the game all the way until we get Firestorm. So... Oh, very good. Very good, White.
Give the poor lad a hand.
Thanks for the help. Name's found. Speaking of, let's investigate that remnant. Ah.
Oh, okay. I don't mean to brag, Dad, but it's another month, another not pregnant.
Hmm?
I'm gonna brag, but I'm another month not pregnant. And I feel like that these days, that's something to brag about. I mean, Becca's friend just had a baby. Weird. I never want kids
Sister will be pregnant way before you. She better wait till she's at least 18 so I can kick her ass out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of up in the air for that. I think we know. Hopefully she'll make good choices.
Well, just do what everybody else does. White, just live in the game. Like, live in the game. Quit your job. Quit your personal life. Just play this game 24/7. And, you know, farm 5,000 divs like all the streamers do, you know? Somehow.
Still remember how to fight.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking like a pro player, all right?
Tunnels of mud and filth. Aye, this reeks of the devourer's lair.
Hmm.
Just said to come there. She fucking.
What? Are you lying or not?
Yeah.
You're fuck. Why would you do that?
To get you to listen. She wants you to help her with wedding invitation.
I'm not doing that right now. I just woke up. I'm having my first cup of coffee.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, dude.
Way to go, Dad. Can't just ruin your day.
Why?
Plan a wedding with you.
We've been planning that for months. What do you mean? Oh my god, fuck off, bitch. Fucking crikey. Yeah, I guess I should have armor on, huh?
Done the good folk of Clairford.
I suppose I should go get some gear, huh?
Off! Now this won't cover our deal.
Oh, fuck you. Mm-hmm. Eh.
A druid! Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but cheers. You're welcome. Not even sure where I picked that up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sure. Not even sure where I picked that up. Later.
A thief. Let's hope he's the honorable kind. This being feels ancient. What binds them here?
Armageddon wins. Armageddon wins. Fatality. Let's see something. Isn't there? Hmm. Okay. Hold on. I guess I can't. Interesting. Interesting. Mic check, mic check. Alright. Whatever. Hang on, let me see something real quick here. Oh yeah, okay. I like that.
There's a strange magic betwixt these woods.
Strange magic. Hmm.
Enough mushrooms to feed an army.
Enough mushrooms.
The
Okay. $800 old, bro.
world here, the earth still here. Damned remnant. Nature takes what's old.
I kind of wish Summon Raging Spirits was similar to Living Lightning, where, like, instead of having to cast a fire skill, I wish as long as you dealt fire damage, it would summon a Raging Spirit. That would just play a little bit, well, a lot more, like, smooth, in my opinion.
Dragged from their graves to die twice over.
I forget how Raging Spirits worked in Poe 1, but I don't know for certain if it was tied to fire spells. Maybe it was. I can't remember. Been a minute since I played Poe 1, man. All right. Oh yeah, we get the skill effect durations and stuff with this too. So with this build, it's going to be it's going to take a little longer for the minion damage to come online, where with the Witch, the minion damage was, being taken immediately. But I don't think I really care. So, like, the beginning of this build is going to be a little slower than the Witch was, but I think it's still going to be relatively the same. Hmm. That's right. I forgot about that. It was. I do like Poe 2 significantly more than Poe 1, and Poe 2 is not even finished. Not even close to being a finished product. So that gives me hopes that this game is going to even just get more incredible when they release swords, axes, flails. I'm most excited for the flail to see what they do with it, because A, it's a new weapon to the game, but like to Poe. But flail is also like one of my favorite all-time like weapons in medieval times. So I'm hoping like the flail has some really nice snappy skills and it's not going to be like another thing like the mace where it's kind of slow and slams, you know what I mean? I hope there's like a mix between slow and fast skills. We can just kind of have our fun with it. Yeah, big swords and shit, yeah. Alright, we already got that. Put that in the guild stash. Anybody want Crown of Thorns? Let me know.
Old power burn.
Hello. It's beautiful.
Furious fight. Go well.
Alright, so now actually I'm thinking here. Yeah, I think it's dumb to do anything else with this little combo here. What's the fucking support gem I'm looking for right now? I think it's down here. There it is. Living Bomb. What do we want to do with Living Bomb? Oh, we can do Elemental Discharge, actually. Might be a good idea. Try that combo. Where you going? A graduation party for Tierden? Have fun. Okay. Okay. Got a little bit more here.
What happened here?
You like bleed, huh? Is that your favorite in Poe 1? Bleed build? Hey, mama. Want me to open that window for you? Let me open it? Here. Here. Here you go. Better?
He's unconscious. Stay safe, if you can. The wound. Bye. If the Fae spirits. The old magic still thrives.
Abominations!
Let's first take the skill durations and the armor. Yeah, let's take it later, actually. Let's take it later. Let's keep going. Good. Shit.
Pharaoh will want to look at these.
What's this then? These inscriptions. I've never laid eyes on them before. Give me a moment.
Wah, 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 wah.
Well, no, keep up.
Wah, 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 wah.
Balance restored.
A balanced thrift store. Wait, do I have? Oh man, I probably should have gone and got that other skill gem because I forgot my other minions. Let's go grab those real quick.
Sorry, I was. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Ooh, fuck. Gotta remember that. Don't let me forget, guys. Very important because I'm going to. Don't let me forget to take this necromantic talisman. Don't let me forget to take this later on. Ugh, because I got the perfect ammy for that. For this build specifically. Yeah, I mean, if you're smart, know how to use POB, if you're dumbass like me, not an option. You know what I'm saying? I just craft and go, buddy. All
Bye.
right. Now the real reason I came here. Just grab my little arcanists for DPS. Little arcanists. Actually, can I put like rapid attacks on them? They're attacking, right? That's what I want. Rapid attacks. I ain't got no decks, bruh. Alright, can I get lucky and get decks on my helmet? Oops. How about decks, bro? No, no decks. No decks allowed. How about just a little bit of dex? How about just a tiny bit? Accuracy. Close to dex, but not dex. Alright, that's got dex. We'll use that. I'm not really picky at this stage of the game. Yeah, you seem quite intelligent. No, I'm a dumbass. I'm 100% a dumbass. Don't let me fool you. Don't be fooled by the jester of the circus. Oh, yeah, you might have a point there. I'm not gonna lie. You might have a point there. Busted. Busted. I'm a genius. I'm joking. I just have fun. I just have fun. I don't take anything seriously. You have to just have fun. God, I'm just too good. I'm just too good. I'm just too good. See, my pet peeve with doing this build on the witch is like the witch's ascendancies really don't synergize as well as this guy is going to with like the type of build I wanted to make. So I want to be able to deal a lot of damage myself and then have my minions just augment that damage. And really have it like about those minions though at the same time. So I think this Armageddus is gonna be my main. I think I finally, after all the characters we built, I think this is gonna be it. This season. And what I'll do is today and tomorrow we'll get into mapping and just start doing the end game. Only because this build is so much fun when you have all the little minions, the raging spirits. Like you should see the boss fight when I fight a boss with the spirits and the lightning, and they're just like all constantly hitting like a million times a second. It's so fun. It's so fun. We're gonna play some PUBG today as well, though. I'm feeling a little bit of dominating a PUBG server today at some point. When Damo gets on, he might want to play some pub. When he wakes up over there in Australia. I don't really want any of these. I mean, I should always do these. Just so I could start stockpiling regardless. It's like it's nonetheless, like this is always worth doing. That's what I love about this league mechanic. Like, even if you're not using the shit right now, like this thing is always worth fucking doing. I skip a lot of them because I'm just trying to get through the axe, but it really is always worth doing. It's the best league mechanic so far to date. I wish they would overhaul the rest of them. Like, every league mechanic should always drop currency / skill gems. Like, always. It should, every one of them. Like, because, like, there's so much shit right now that, like, the older league mechanics are just, like, you know, the temple, the fucking wormhole, like, all that shit is not even worth doing while you're leveling. It's all, like, endgame shit. Like, I wish they would, like, really buff the shit, the rewards out of the league mechanics during the campaign, so it's worth doing during the campaign. Like the league mechanics even after they go to core should always be something you like. When you see it, you want to say yes. You know what I mean? Like, when you see it, you should be like, yes, I want to do that. Maybe not so much do the whole temple. I mean, I think the whole temple thing is something like it's a cool end game activity. But like, I guess like some league mechanics, especially when they have a ton in the game, they should do some leagues where like the campaign isn't touched at all with the league mechanic. It's only end game. Like the temple should only exist in maps. Because that's the only time it's even relevant. In my opinion. I mean, who says like every league mechanic has to be something that's riddled throughout the entire campaign? Especially when you already have like good league mechanics that are good for campaign. Like put those in core, keep them in the game. Next league, okay, this is only when you get into maps the league starts. And drop the campaign down to like a 8-hour tutorial. Like it shouldn't take more than 8 hours to get through the campaign. Especially when your whole game is designed around that mapping system. Like that, I thought that's what PO 2 was going to be like when they announced it before they showed anything. I thought it was going to be like, all right, they're going to really double down on just like creating this really awesome replayable endgame loop like Diablo does. Like they're going to not even have a really long campaign or have a skippable campaign because like the whole game is going to be like revolving around the endgame loop. And they didn't do that. Instead, they created a super-ass long and not even a great campaign. Like, hot take here, ladies and gentlemen. Warning, trigger warning. I think the campaign sucks for a campaign. Like, I think it sucks. It's uninteresting. It's boring. It takes too long. And your progression and leveling up speed is dog-ass fucking slow. Like, you don't even get your build going until Act 4. Like 16 hours into the game, you're finally playing a build that you're like, you sort of recognize as like, okay, the build's slowly coming online. A lot of times you don't even get your freaking skill you need for your build until 17 hours into the game. If it's like a higher tier skill that you're waiting to get that requires level 56 or something. You know what I mean? It's like, how long does it take you to get to 56 if you're for an average player who's playing the game? Hours, bro. Days. It takes days. That is the number one thing. If they want to really get people enjoying the end game, they really got to work on that and get people to the fucking end game. I mean, I don't care. Like, my buddy Cass, he's notorious for having the opposite opinion of me. So there's people out there that love the long-ass campaign. That love the journey. And I love the journey and the campaign the first or second playthrough. But when it is long and grinding, and it makes it so I don't want to, like, replay the game. You know what I mean? Like in PO 1, I could create a character. I could theorycraft a build, right? I could build it out, and in one day, I could build the build out and get them into maps in just like 8 hours. I could literally have a build up off the ground and into maps and test it out and know whether I like it or not. In this game, it takes me 2 days to like, I won't know if this build is good until tomorrow. I already know that going into it. You know what I mean? And that makes me mad. Yeah, all this league, all you've done is campaign. Oh, right. But I mean, that's because I like to play around. I like the theorycraft little things and kind of see, like, I mean, I'm also, like, you don't know this because you're relatively new. I'm also doing this never-ending quest of trying to find my main in this fucking game. And, like, if I play a character, and this is what's happened, this is why I don't really get out of campaign. Because it takes so long to get out of the campaign, and the game is incomplete and I don't have like skills and weapon sets that are like my favorite in ARPGs because they're just not released yet. All of this accumulates to I get to like Act 4, and by the time I'm there, I'm already bored of the build. Like I already am bored with the character, so I just want to roll something new. Like that's a huge problem, right? In my opinion, like I'm an average player, and that's a real thing that's happening to me. So like they got to fix that. They're not able to keep my attention on a single build long enough to get me through the fucking campaign. But yet, I love the game and I love GGG, and I have faith that they're going to round all of this out eventually. And it will be more like I was in Poe 1, where I'd get to maps, do the end game, roll another build, get to maps, do the end game, roll another build, and really theory craft. Like, I'm not really theory crafting yet, because I haven't really gotten to end game to really theory craft the build fully out. Only because I end up losing interest in the build before I even get there. I just lose interest in playing the fucking game because it's just taking too long. And I'm like, all right, I don't really like. I get to a certain point. Like by the time I'm in Act 4, I have a pretty good idea of where the build is going to end up eventually going and how good it might actually be. A rough idea. And so I have an ability where I can say, okay, I am not having fun anymore playing this. I am going to have to play this another 8 hours to get out of the campaign and get some stuff that I want. And I know what it's going to be like there. I can kind of project what the build's going to feel like. Am I liking this enough to keep going? No. So then I re-roll, right? That's my typical rotation. Until I find a build that I'm like really in love with. This could potentially be it. Like this could potentially be it because it's the closest thing to like Sentinels. And I don't want to follow guides. I want to make my own build. That's the thing. I don't want to test online builds. I like building my own stuff. Like I have fun. As much as I really don't care about the campaign, I don't really pay attention to it. I have fun trying to put together things. You know what I mean? Come up with really cool builds that are fun to level and fun to play, at least for a little while until I lose interest. But other people like don't lose interest. And they'll just keep playing the build. I lose interest and I go on to the next build. I didn't mean online guides. I meant builds that are leveled for the build to be online. I don't know what that means. I told you I'm dumb. I actually don't know what that means. You can test builds online. So do you mean like I can... Yeah. I didn't know there was a way to test. Wait, do you mean just play around in Path of Building? Is that what you mean? But I'm not, but, or are you actually playing the character somewhere online? I don't understand. Isn't that what I'm doing? Isn't that kind of what I'm doing?
I'm picking up another runestone nearby.
Right, because I lose interest in it. So what are you saying I do differently then? Instead of re-rolling, I just re-roll the tree? I would do that, but that costs a lot of gold, and then I run out of gold. Like, I spend my currency and my gold all the time. So, like, it's just quicker and easier for me to re-roll a build than it is for me to go grind gold to then reset my tree. That's why I do that. It's actually quicker to just level up another build quick. And it's more fun to level up, like, start fresh, right? If that makes sense. Right, right. So you're lucky. That's what I'm trying to find, is like a character, a build that I make up myself. Like, I don't want to follow a guide. I want to find a build that I like myself, that I like so much it becomes my 1 OP build. I mean, that's my whole problem, is I don't have, there's really not a lot in this game right now that I would ever call like my main. I just don't like, I literally just don't like a lot of this, like everything in the game right now. I don't mind, like right now, my favorite thing is the druid. The spellcaster druid, not the morphing druid. I really like plant skills, but I think I'm gonna like this better. I like casters. The only thing I don't like in this game, the elementalist, is I don't like the whole thing that revolves around remnants. I hate that. I hate any kind of thing in any video game that requires you to run around and pick shit up in order to deal damage. Like, we went through this in Diablo, and the community was up in arms against Diablo, and Diablo finally just made everything OP to make everybody happy. But, like, nobody likes a game where you only deal damage on Tuesdays that have full moons, okay? And that's technically, that's kind of Poe, too. Like, my fireball only deals damage when I run over a fucking remnant to overcharge it, is when it does some serious damage. Luckily, with fireball, it's relatively easy to get a remnant. You just cast, Living Flame, and it all works good together. But there's some like the cross element ones. So, Ember Fusillade was my favorite skill. Ember Fusillade was my favorite skill up until they basically created remnants, and then you have to use a cold remnant on a fire to power a fire skill. That to me is like they're really trying to get people to diversify their builds, and fucking over people that don't want to diversify their build. And it's not a good way to do it. I'll always say that. It's always going to be my opinion when it comes to like anything to do with like, oh, you can't, like, you have to pick something up off the ground that has a chance to drop. Like, it's not even a guaranteed drop. It's a chance to drop, and only when you do that does your spell really do a lot of cool fire. Yeah, but that's like another problem though. Why is fire a D tier damage anyway? Why is it D tier? Why can't they just balance it so all the elements perform equally, right? Like, I like fire. I want to play fire. Why do I have to feel like I'm forced to play lightning? I shouldn't be forced to play lightning, right? But right now, that's where the meta is. And I think a lot of that has to do with remnants is a shitty fucking system. It needs to go away. It's a shitty system. Oh, ice is higher than lightning right now? I thought lightning was higher than ice.
feels as though I've walked this road afore. End of the line.
You'd think with Dark Flame Covenant, fire would be S tier.
Balance restored. That voice. Who are ye?
The bottom line is the game is incomplete, like severely incomplete still. So it's like really got to hold our judgments. We are playing a limited version of the game, very limited version. All the synergies are not in the game yet. All the combos are not in the game yet. All the skills, all the weapons. There's a lot not in the game yet. And we're basically just trying to make the best with the limit of what we have. And a lot of times that can create massive... When you don't have a full, complete picture and you're trying to release a game in steps, it's very hard to like keep everything balanced when you know what the next step is. Because you could say fire's D tier, but we can't buff fire right now because the next update is going to buff the fuck out of fire. And if we buff it now and then buff it again, the next update, blah, 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 blah. It's quickly things get really, really out of control. So that's why I say we have to really think about that when I complain. Like, I have to really think about that when I complain about things.
Remember us when you're famous.
Because it's like, yeah, the game is incomplete, so it's like...
This. So if we are to... I don't know how... Goodbye.
Where is Fireball? This is a 3 socket Raging Spirits, so I kind of want that. Alright, I have Raging Spirits way earlier than I should, but that's okay. It's way earlier and they're way more powerful than they should be. But this is when shit gets really fun. All right, so now I wonder if the way to go is going to be up this way. And cut in here. Or is it better to go? Fuck, I think it's going to be better to go this way, actually. Let's see. So I don't have to do the math. Let's just see here. If we are here, what is the quickest way to get here? It is that way. That's the way I want to go. Because then we're going to cut. Then we have our storm. We have our giant minions, our necro, and then we have all this shit. Or whatever we want to do, really. Okay, so we'll go that way. I do need some decks, though. We're going to take a little bit of decks. I think I'm only going to need like 1 or 2 dex nodes. Like, I can't even see the boss. So fun. Okay. Do you want to take Ravenous Swarm? Do I have to talk to that bitch? I don't think I do, right?
Best not scared of the locals.
So the cultists. Later.
I think we're okay with that for now. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's any uniques I want to use at the moment. Nope. We're okay. I have another rapid attack or no? Let's see here. Ravenous Swarm here. You know what we could do is we could do Swift Affliction. Actually, Overabundance. Fuck, I need one more. Let's do Overabundance first. I still need one more dex. We're gonna need a few dex things. I got shit boots on right now too.
Yes.
I don't want to use unique boots.
Hey, not bad. Got a nice sheen to it. Bye then.
No dex on those boots, but we'll take that anyway. Let me, 11 strength. Let's just level that up the rest of the way. Okay. For now,
Hello. Not bad. Bye then.
actually, you know what I can do? I don't even need these guys anymore. That'll lower my dex requirement. I no longer need those guys. And then just take those guys. Yeah, I'm alright. That's all.
I'm picking up another runestone nearby. Blood for a blood.
Here we go. There's Dex and mana. Cold. It swaps those two.
Balance restored. It's like my fucking skills just keep missing the enemy. So fucking slow. This'll give Una something to smile about.
No barking.
You found
I'll be. But I'm like,
No. Layla. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I don't see nothing out there, bud. I don't see nothing out there. I think I'm gonna make another coffee, y'all.
rotten flame.
I'll be right back. Coffee time. Oh, sorry, baby. Hi, baby. Okay? You okay, mama? Hi, mama. Mama. You okay?
Ah, it's me.
I found my main.
Flame, something foul's taken hold here.
Did we? Dare I say it? Got myself a coffee. We're gonna blast through Act 1 now. Armageddon is so cool. Like, he's the god of Armageddon. And it's funny that I take this Locust enchantment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not only are we not only am I an Armageddon of natural catastrophe, but we also have the ravenous swarm of locusts, which is like the calling of the end of times as well. Very, very cool thematic build going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Happy with it so far. I will continue to blast through Act 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in post-apocalyptica. Apocalypse. Armageddon. Apocalypticus. Armageddon Apocalypticus is his full name, alright? We're gonna coin it right now.
No escape. Not this time.
Great Wolf take you, bastard!
You have much to answer for.
Look how fast he's dying. That's so good.
Blood for blood. A tidy sum.
We got so much skill effect duration and shit as well. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have everything right where we need it with it. That's why I like this class a lot. Everything is just right there where you need it. Fire and lightning. Please. I mean, I basically win, right? I basically win. I also wish if they're gonna say Raging Spirits is when you cast a fire spell, I kind of wish they would just change it to fire skill. You know, open it up a little bit more. Because then I could really use like a talisman with this build. And do this build no matter whether I'm casting a spell or attacking with my talisman. It would just be kind of nice, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't think it would break anything in any way. I am a genius. I would know if it would, you know? I'm a genius. But it would be nice. Things would open up a little bit more. Give me my creative freedom, damn it.
What?
Not the place for
There is only. Thank you.
volcano.
It is. Oh, I like this one. Stay safe, if you can.
Only if you can. So I need 10 decks. What is my dex right now? Well, okay, so I did need that one dex node that I took. Okay, good. I was gonna spec out of it right now if I didn't need it, but I do. It's comical.
The wolf's reckoning draws near. First ones, hear our laments. Sanity. Corruption breathes life where none should. Such a wee man to cast such a shadow.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
Oh. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, come on.
slumber.
Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Nay amount of power is worth this.
This interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Failed once, you'll fail again.
First one's hide. You'll pay with your life. No escape. Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think not. I expected so much more from you. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! Desolation. Requiem and high. I will take out your heart. Desolation. As night falls, winter's chill, sought the unworthy, through an endless night, they wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death, of baleless misery. The path won't forget.
Easy mode.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment. The madness, it consumed my being. Oriana used it against me. Where has she taken the beast? I found messages from the desert. From the Vastiri? Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
this whole Count Geonor. Go well.
You've done well. Be careful.
Not the place.
How can I be of aid?
I like this a lot, actually. Oh, he looks badass. Fuck.
Betrayal. The Countess has escaped with the beast.
Well, sir, we have arrived.
This outpost seems... Thank you.
Each grain of sand here has a story.
You are seeking pass.
Level 22 for that bad boy. kind of wish they would set these games up for the mana and life potions. I wish they would just, you know, they weren't manual triggers. I wish like as soon as you reach like 25%, it automatically triggers a potion. I think that's like a really nice thing they could play around with to make the game feel even more smooth. Somehow automate taking a potion. Because it's like a quality of life thing that would be kind of neat to play around with and not break anything.
More on the way. Affronts to nature, every last one of them.
You did.
Volcano. Thunderstorm calls down lightning bolts and summon skeletal snipe. Pain offering will.
The beast is on. Time is short. Make haste.
Care for a story? I'll ask Shambrin about this one. Ah, that's nice. Hmm.
I am a salad.
I'm a salad. That's all I hear every time. She thinks she's a salad.
So, fight to the last.
Where is my power? I just want to plug my keyboard in for a little while. Get that puppy charged up for PUBG later with Demo, I think. Mouse is actually good. Mouse is so good. Okay.
The Halani gates are closed. Move swiftly.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this is my favorite look I've ever had on my character, too. This is such a badass look. I'm loving it. They're actually coming out with transmog probably next year, or for 1.0, the hub transmog. That's going to be a lot of fun. I have a level 6. So,
We should go get soft serve ice cream.
why?
Let's go get ice cream.
Where?
No.
Why?
Yeah. It's about 2 weeks.
Where?
No, it wasn't.
Why?
It was soft serve ice cream in there.
Where? Where? No one's open.
There they are.
I'll be right back, chat.
Yeah.